Trivia Night in a podcast. We're covering pop culture, sports, current events, and everything else in the form of trivia questions.
That's right. Each week we hit you with 5 topics, and here's the catch: none of us know the answers ahead of time.
Not
None at all.
us, not our guest, David Perdue, not even you. So we're all in it together. We'll throw out our best guesses, debate a bit, and probably embarrass ourselves before revealing the correct answer.
And if any of us cheat, we have to stand 7 inches from the midday sun. Because, man, it's a hot one.
Oh, well, he's not that Rob Thomas, and you're not that David Perdue. Okay.
This
I'm
is
not sure on inches from a midday sun.
David. Each week we try to make a little topical joke there. I do, and in the spirit of being topical, I chose to make a Rob Thomas and Santana.
Yes,
Listen.
yes.
I was all over it. I love Rob Thomas.
Yeah.
I was a big Matchbox 20 fan as a kid.
me
Yeah.
too.
100% spent allowance on that CD. I had top down, 18 tracks of hits. You had
Yeah.
Maria Maria.
Oh,
Was
God,
that
yeah,
with Wyclef?
Yeah,
Wait,
he
you
had all
brought
the hits.
Santana?
Santana.
DVD.
Yeah, I didn't Matchbox, though I do know, courtesy of Instagram ads, that Rob Thomas is back on tour right now. So
Hey,
Say less. As soon as I get off here, buying tickets.
we're gonna get more ads now.
Yeah, they hurt us for sure.
David, you are there in ATL.
Yes, sir.
It is, I'm sure, as hot or hotter. It's
I just came
Must
from
be.
outside
yeah.
like maybe half an hour ago, and
You still not recovered.
no, not at all. I was like, this is why I'm drinking. This is one of those hydration, rapid hydration things, and it's like I didn't exercise, but it felt like I did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like you're drowning.
Yeah.
It's humid.
Invest in Liquid IV and Pedialytes. I feel like
Absolutely.
stock's soaring right now. Yeah.
Absolutely, it is too hot.
I took a bike to this location, and I gave myself double the time and just biked very slowly, just like not waking up a sweat, not trying to get there fast,
Yeah,
so I didn't show up drenched.
this isn't. We say this isn't my grandparents' heat wave. This is something else. This,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? Like you see old pictures of people outside in like overalls in the summertime.
Yeah.
If I found overalls
You
right
got
now,
those
you'd be like,
Carhartts. Yeah.
yeah, like this man he's hurt on the inside. Like something's wrong with him. Something went
Yep.
wrong.
You ever watch old movies like before they had air conditioning and like 12 Angry Men?
Yeah.
Like every man just like above
That-
the lip, just
that must
sweat. And they're in suits.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
why people look back at old pictures like, man, everybody looked so much older back then. It's because they have air conditioning.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They're sun dried.
Couldn't keep you cool. Exactly.
You
You were
could,
baking.
so I could never get down with DC's style culture, which is like we are the only place that insists on suits, and we are in a swamp. Like,
Oh my god.
Fuck that.
yeah,
That and
Yeah.
anybody now that's like under 25 wears a hoodie all the time.
mm-hmm.
Like even
Oh,
in
yeah.
Atlanta, kids,
Yeah.
these children stay in a hoodie. And I'm like, what are you? First, I was like, what are you hiding? What are you hiding? Because there's no way in this July heat in Atlanta, I was seeing a kid at a bus stop. He had on a hoodie, and I was just like, what's going on? And not even a suspicious way, just like, are you okay?
I was gonna say let's not start accusing the kids of
No, I would
Yeah.
never accuse the kids.
And I was going to
Kids
make a
are
bad
wearing-
Trayvon joke, but I'm the only one on the pod that can't. So
Yeah. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, we look like talking heads on Fox right now.
We do.
The Geraldo. It's the hoodie. It's
Yeah.
the hoodie's fault.
Have I been confused for W. Kamau Bell? I don't know. You tell me.
well, maybe that's our trivia team name this week, the W. Kamal Bells.
Yeah.
There we
But,
go.
do you play trivia at all? I mean, it's a good way to beat the heat on a
I-
Tuesday night.
I don't. As a kid, I was like into Jeopardy.
Mm.
That's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not the same. But I don't mind questions. I'm a question person. I don't mind questions. Here's my thing about these things. I don't mind being wrong. That's why I'm good at stuff like this.
Great.
I will be strong and wrong and just be like, you know what? I thought it was, and it wasn't. I have no ego when it comes to this.
I wish I was the same. I take it personally. It's for validation. It's bad.
Once Google became a thing, I realized I don't know anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So I just allowed myself to just be at the mercy of Google. Just like Google. I don't know. I used to have to go get an encyclopedia, figure it out. I refused, and now I just know I don't know.
I talked to a college student recently who he went to a school where they still are selling encyclopedias door to door as like part of like a business internship.
BYU?
Wow.
No, whatever the organization was, it's at multiple campuses.
Wow.
Oral Roberts. I don't know.
Selling encyclopedias. Like what else are they selling?
I just think of that Friends episode where Joey like only buys like M or something.
Yeah.
I think it's V.
Oh.
I think it's V.
That's a good one. Okay. That's a good trivia question. We'll bring that back.
That is a good one. I would have not got that one right.
So with the Googles, I mean, what's your relationship now, David, with Chat GPT? How
I feel like I'm one of the few people. I have never used it a day in my life. I don't even know. I've never used it.
Wow.
I don't even talk to Siri. That's how much I respect women. I leave them alone. I know they're busy, and so I don't communicate with them. No, I don't do it. I literally love, like, once people started to be become like part of like the culture, and everybody's. I was like, I think I'm just gonna lean into kind of. I wouldn't call it being dumb, but just like not knowing. I don't know.
It's also though, like, I don't know if were you a Wikipedia person? Did you ever like lean on?
There was a time that helped me get through some college papers for sure.
Exactly. That's what brought me to Wikipedia. I think Chat GPT, obviously it's getting better, and by the time this episode comes out, what I'm saying will be obsolete. But like, you have to take everything it says with a grain of salt. Like it's a really organized Wikipedia. A lot of summaries that you have to be like, okay, let me click into like where it got this information from.
Right.
And I'll just like double check it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I don't bother double checking. I just know at current capacity is like your best intern, especially with these Gen Zers. But yeah, it's like, okay, it's going to get you 90% of the way there. It's going to help with the ideation, but do not trust this thing like verbatim. Do not be copy pasting it for anything.
If only more people thought like that, Josh.
Well,
so many copy pasters.
I happen to go to journalism school and do poorly.
Talk to these kids because they are like using it as it is gospel, and I'm like, you know how wrong you are. Like, you didn't use any critical thinking skills to come up with that idea.
No critical thinking, but like, I mean, we're already at the I don't need directions. I don't need to know how to spell. Now we're like, I don't need to think. Let's just go straight to it. Like, I miss that like bar talk of like, who was in that movie, and not having IMDb, right? Like, that there was like gears that we stopped turning a while ago because of it.
Yep. I will say, always been a fan of not spelling things right. I don't know who started spelling, but I've always been anti. I'm like, you know what I said?
Yeah.
You know what I said? I don't have to spell it right.
It'll be so embarrassing over text or like writing something when you spell it so wrong it has no suggestion.
Yeah.
And I'll delete it and try it again, and it'll be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're doing.
Definitely an I before
me and my infinite knowledge have no idea what you're doing.
Yeah.
I'm saying the word initiative. You know I am. Just put it down there for me.
Right.
Yes. Well, it is my privilege to offer you this first question about technology, actually.
Okay.
Oh, what a segue.
Bang. The tea app was recently hacked. They spilled the tea. Over 72,000 photos of its users. So what was the intended purpose behind the app?
The tea app.
The tea app.
I do know the answer to this.
The tea app. Oh my goodness. The tea. I mean, there's got to be a gossiping app.
A little bit. I'd say that's a good educated guess. Yeah. What kind of tea you think? Darjeeling, little chamomile. What do you?
I mean, if I had to figure out what they were talking about, what the intended purpose of the app is, I don't know. I feel like modern day, it's like bad people who are bad at dating, like bad dates.
Wow. You know what? You might have buzzed in for Jeopardy because, you want to explain it, Alain? I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I don't know like that much detail, but essentially it was an anonymous app for women to rate and like judge and like almost like Yelp review local men, right?
Oh.
So it is the T on dudes. So how you get an F boy, like you just scan if you're getting like little like I don't know about this guy, and then it's like,
Mm-hmm.
well, there's 50 reviews from everybody, and he's got the same first date move, and like it's that kind of thing. So,
That's not fair. Everybody, too, if it's working, don't switch
Yeah.
up the move.
oh yeah,
But
that's true.
but I do believe in the app. Let me just say that. I don't want to say I don't believe in the app. I believe it should exist.
Definitely. Because
Yeah.
like
We deserve that.
we do. And if you
I've been a
have
man
any-
my whole life.
Exactly. I was gonna say, like, if you have any female friends who have ever shown you their DMs on like any
Oh my God.
dating app, it's just oh my god.
It's
Uh-huh.
no, this is long overdue. This app.
And there's been iterations. I think this one was quite popular and effective at the anonymity of it and the sort of drill down of it before they drill you. So it is about women dating safely. But now I want to know, David, what is your second date move?
You know, it's a funny thing about me. I don't get many of those. No, I always do tell people I'm an excellent first date. My second date move is honestly trying so hard to like truly pay attention because I used all my moves on the first date.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm like an empty out the clip type person on the first date. Like I'm gonna be charming, funny, all those things. Second date, I'm like I got nothing left.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got nothing left.
Nothing
So
but
that's
active
what my-
listening in recovery.
Yes, active listening is my main move on a second date. I go, now that I've done all I can do, tell me about yourself. So yeah, it's a lot of
Just put everything on the table first.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of interesting. Tell me more. A lot of tell me mores
Mm.
on the second date. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Interesting. Yeah, tell me more.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
My last second date was with my now wife, and we went to go see a really dark movie called The Darkest Hour. Darkest Hour. Yeah.
You picked
Okay.
the darkest hour for your second date. Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
I mean, obviously it worked. I'm gonna make that a move. Go see a dark film
We'll see.
Mhm.
on your second. I mean, you're married. You got to the finish line.
Well, yeah.
So-
I was like, tell me, ask me in 20 years if she's still sticking around.
I mean,
Listen, in this day and age, just getting there, I'm like, sir, you're a champion. You did it. Many of us will never see the promised land.
It's like getting
So-
to the top of the hill and just like, I did it.
Yeah,
I did it.
yeah.
I mean, David, we are performers, and so I think the hardest thing for me was trying to not be over performative,
Oh my God.
especially emptying out that clip. I feel you on that, and so I was like, this is not sustainable over a period of a life. Thus,
Yeah.
Yes.
one of my like marquee dates is like probably third or fourth date, like building up a big game about like we're going somewhere awesome and taking them to like the Brooklyn Applebee's. And I think that that's the measure of like, can we just have a good time
just
watching
sit?
these Knicks
Yes.
play and just, hey, 2 for 25? They're like paying us to be here. It's incredible.
Yes.
And just the Americana in the mix, So I think that that's like, can you hang?
I think a lot of
Yeah.
charismatic people, let's say specific performers, have to learn how to stretch. Like
Mhm.
the first, as I got in my 30s when I started dating, I realized it's gonna sound so bad, but I'm like, do not be as funny as you can be the first date.
Mhm.
Be kind of boring.
Yeah, don't work your
Yeah.
tight five in.
Yeah, because
You know it
even
works.
if you're good at performing, me on like low is most people's like this is the best they're gonna as charismatic as they're gonna get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because we know how to engage with people in that way. So now I just have to like be like almost like I wouldn't want to talk to me on first date because
Yeah.
I'm like this guy's boring because I know me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
in the scheme of like a date, it's like I'm interesting enough.
Mhm.
Like, I was here for a date with John, and then they said last second David's gonna take the stage and do 40 minutes, and he just did the rest of the time. I never even got to see the one I was
Yeah.
for.
Don't be like James Corden when the camera's on, but also don't be James Corden when the camera's off.
Exactly.
So it's like a little like midpoint. You gotta
Exactly.
just sit at a simmer.
Exactly. Yeah, you just gotta learn how to
Important,
stretch
I
it. You gotta
guess.
stress the charisma.
Another great date in the early days is take him to a baseball game,
Oh my God, yes.
right?
Absolutely.
Which is what I call another great segue into question 2.
Ooh, love it.
The MLB trade deadline coming up July 31st. Get your picks in.
Uh-oh.
So, David, you Braves fan?
Unfortunately.
I see.
Unfortunately.
Definitely cleanly most racist team.
I'll
Now
be
that
honest.
the Indians are out too.
It's so funny too when I'm a big Braves fan, but when they start doing that chop, especially if we have a lead, I'm
They're not. Yeah.
I'm like the ancestors are about to take the lead away. This is it. This is where we lose the game.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, if you're a Braves fan, as soon as that chop comes out, your heart's getting broken. Something's happening.
They were so good and so white in the 90s when I was paying attention.
we always had a couple black players. We always had a couple black, and it was always fun to watch them with my granddad, who was just old school, like born in 23 black. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So he would watch them, and he would see a black player. He'd go, "Is he black or is he something else?" We play that game with my granddad, is he black or something else. It was so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Babe Ruth conspiracy theory?
Yes.
The what?
That he's a brother.
Babe Ruth?
Oh, I made this case on a podcast years ago. I'm 100% convinced.
Yeah.
Babe Ruth was a little bit black.
When you see pictures of him in color, sometimes it's wait, hang on a second.
Forget pictures in colors. What other old school baseball player of that era who was that big has any pictures with black people?
Mm-hmm.
He's the only one. There's no Ty Cobb with black people. There's no Ted Williams with black people. There's, you know what I mean? There's no he's the only one.
Even if some of them spent time socially with black people when the cameras came out, there's
yeah.
And
specifically black people who weren't also in uniform.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. That famous picture, he's just in the colors only.
He's in the stands. Yeah, he's Lambo leaping in there.
Yeah, in a part of the field, you
literally
literally had to, right. In a part of the field, you literally had to probably be asked, "Don't go over there." We've sectioned them off to not be a part of it. And he was like, I want to hang out with my people. Everybody loves the Babe. I want to hang out with him.
Yeah. Well. The question here, I think you'll only know the answer to if it's possible for us Kamal Bells. The Fighting Bells.
Bells.
Which two teams traded a player in 1983 for $100 and a bag of baseballs?
$100 and a bag of baseballs in 1983?
83. So it's not full Babe, that was actually a good deal. This is clearly
all right,
just take our player and vice versa.
83 feels like, all right, it's probably a bad team during the 80s. Something in me, I'm going to start by saying I do not know this for sure. This is just me deducing based off of what I know about one of the most forgotten eras of baseball. The 80s, there are very few people that guy killed in the 80s. This is I don't know what was happening in the 80s.
It was the shortened season or something, and they're well, we just need those baseballs actually because we're running out.
I'm a little bit more focused on 8 balls.
I'm gonna say if I'm gonna think of a team that was struggling in the 80s, maybe Cleveland, and then I'm gonna say no, they were kind of good. It was definitely I feel like it was definitely American League. I'm gonna go Cleveland, and I don't know, maybe Chicago. The White Sox.
Can I also the bag of baseballs sounds hostile. Was there some kind of
like
anger,
a soap on a rope kind of situation?
Yeah, or this some kind of it was a gesture of just $100 and also fuck you. Here's trash.
Wait, I almost want to ask one clue, but can I ask if they're American or National League?
We don't know.
We don't know the answers, but I did just peek in order to tell you, so I can say so Quiz Liz creates all these questions. So this is double blind.
Okay, cool.
But they are, I believe, at the time they would both have been the American League.
Okay.
Wait, David,
so it could be a DH.
Did you believe our opening when we said that neither of us know the answers? Did you think we were lying?
I did not believe it, but I was surely there's some.
Everything I've said has been scripted.
Okay.
This conversation is scripted.
That's the premise of this podcast. One of us always tells the truth. The other one always lies.
All right, then I'm gonna switch up my answers purely based off of cinema, and the only two teams who were bad that had baseball teams named after them, and that was at the time Los Angeles Angels and the Cleveland at the time Indians. I'm gonna say those were the two teams. Angels in the outfield and all of the major leagues were based off, and both those teams sucked and then had to have something happen where they
Sure.
became good. So I'm gonna go with those two teams.
I think you did a very good educated guess. The correct answer
Oh no.
is the A's.
Oh,
Moneyballing it, pre-Moneyball, and the
Pre-Moneyball.
Tigers. The
wow.
Tigers. They traded player Keith Comstock, who's
Okay.
known for his baseball card where he was being hit in the nuts with a ball.
Can I guess the other player?
Claim to fame.
I think it was just for the one player. I think it was
It
just
was-
take the player.
I
But
was gonna
Yeah.
make an Axel Foley joke.
oh,
Dag. Okay, Detroit. I thought they were good during that time. They
mhm,
had, I believe, Alan Trammell. My dad's from Detroit,
mhm,
so like I grew up
okay.
knowing a little bit about the Tigers.
yeah,
I actually saw a game in Old Tiger Stadium, which is like one of the last great American ballparks that was like built before. I think all that's left now is like probably Wrigley Field and Fenway.
mhm.
They're like the old timey ones. So I've seen a game at Tigers. I wouldn't have guessed them. This is now that is good to know.
Mhm.
Can you imagine getting traded for not another person though? Can we talk about that?
It's funny.
Hope they got something good for me.
We
Oh.
we really need you to get out of the building. We need you to like leave as soon as
Just say
possible.
you
What did
hate
you
me.
trade me for? Yeah.
What did he do to deserve getting traded for a bunch
Listen.
of balls?
Magic
Yeah.
beans.
They were talking about team chemistry, and the things that are really bothering us are you and this bag of cursed balls.
Yeah, just say you want me out of here. Like, just say you hate me.
And can you take these to the curb on your way out, please?
Yeah, you have to bring. Jeez.
Break them on the plane with you as you carry
Right.
on.
Oh my goodness.
That's a good visual.
I would
yeah.
never recover from that.
No.
No.
Well, I'm sure he talked about it on Carson at some point because our next question is about late night TV.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay. He's just
I'm trying
Ooh,
hard now.
he is. I love it though. I love it.
Okay, so CBS announced it's canceling The Late Show after 33 years. And yeah, it's a whole lot of trash. I don't know. What was your reaction to that, David?
Well, they gotta become more profitable. The number one show in late night. If you're not better than number one, you deserve to get canceled. Right? Obviously.
And that's the inside baseball thing of it, right? Which is like they have been hemorrhaging ad dollars, but that's just because it's not necessarily a late night fault. That's like broadcast does not work anymore.
not
You are
work.
blockbuster managers sitting at the network dial,
Yeah.
and like they had missed opportunities every single step of the way. Comedy Central obviously could have been the Funny or Die hub for everything. Could have
Had
been
a shot.
owning every single one of these specials where Netflix wasn't a thing, And so like that's
Yeah.
also Paramount, and
Yeah.
they're also the scraps that are just Office reruns right now. So it's like,
Oh my goodness.
you want to blame Colbert? They were already on a hiring freeze. I got so much on this, but the question,
Yeah. Yes.
go for it.
No. I was just gonna say, like, it is just so. It's a sign of the times where it's like, how do you get rid of something that did its job? Like, it did its job.
Mhm.
It was the best that you could do.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
Every move is about the deal. Every move that they've been making the past year has been about the Redstones. So like, they have the blinders on of just like make this deal happen, make this deal happen. So
Yeah.
any chance that they see to like trim the fat, any excuse to get rid of anything, they're gonna take it.
if I had to guess which network was gonna be the first, I would have guessed CBS. I always had this running joke because I never watch. I watch very few things on CBS in real time. So I watch reruns of Everybody Loves Raymond or reruns of King and Queens, but like nothing in real time on CBS. And that's because, as I've said, the only time you ever see black people on CBS is on Sunday during football season. That's the only time you see black people regularly on CBS. It is not.
I think
situation-
Cedric had himself a show.
He did, and it lasted for a while. And I won't see it like most CBS things until they're reruns because they don't really have. You have to.
Yeah.
There's a very. I don't know. That's why I always thought Colbert made so much sense. He could speak to everyone in a very very skilled manner. So.
And it's the valuable service that is priceless of helping people get information about the world and cope with it and still go right to bed right after hearing it, right? Like it's like,
absolutely.
I don't know where that goes. I'm obviously very interested in figuring that out. And
your phone, Josh, just stare at your phone for 2 hours before you go to bed. You don't
the
do that?
scroll of doom, yes.
It is a sign of. Listen, it is. I was gonna say that one. Colbert getting canceled was scariest to me as far as entertainment because they fired a Southern white man who I thought was be untouchable.
Devout Christian.
Devout Christian Southern white man from from South Carolina Southern. You know what I mean?
Very likable. Did
like,
his whole Talladega Nights version of Bill O'Reilly forever. Yeah.
So that's why I was like, oh, we're all kind of in trouble.
Anybody
can get fired.
This whole system does not function.
Yeah.
So
anyone
actually,
can get anything right now.
That's true.
Fired, maybe the least thing.
good.
Right.
Here's what I want to know from you guys.
Okay.
If the first network to go with CBS with this, Redstone deal, what network would do the mini series of this deal? Right? Is this the studio Apple version? Is this a Succession for real, or is this FX OJ trial kind of hit job?
FX.
I think it's FX.
Yeah, FX. They don't get enough credit for just saying, I don't know, go try. They just let they just let artists make stuff. So much of stuff that they've made has been the thing that everybody then tries to duplicate.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Louis was a thing, rest in peace, Louis. But
I think he's playing at the King's Theater here in Brooklyn. I think
he's dead to me. But you know what I'm saying? So much has been kind of in that same vein because they just said, all right, artist, go be an artist. And so I would say FX.
It would be funny considering he's DJT is now suing the Wall Street Journal and everyone who made him a thing. So it'd be the funny petty maneuver of being we're going to greenlight the CBS FX thing and just double down on this.
Yeah.
But, anyway.
When I was younger, I didn't, I watched soap operas. I never thought I'd be in one, like an extra. I'm an extra in a soap opera.
Oh yeah, this Shakespearean play would be really entertaining if we didn't have to live it ourselves.
Facts.
As the country turns.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good.
Just one thing I got from this conversation is it seems like this is a safe space to admit to liking King of Queens.
Sure.
Who wouldn't like King of Queens?
I love King of Queens.
It's so
Leah
good.
Remini, it was a good time.
You know what I mean? I had a crush on her since Saved by the Bell.
Sure.
Yeah, I love King of Queens.
Patton Oswalt, Jerry Stiller.
Preppy.
Stiller, he's hilarious. I'm also comedically a fan of anybody that just yells.
Yeah.
You don't even have to, if you're just an angry yelling person, because I don't really do that. I'm more of you on TV, please. Big fan.
There was a question for this, by the way.
Okay.
Current host, Stephen Colbert.
Stephen.
He's reportedly fluent in what language besides English? I know this.
I have a guess.
Get it.
Is there whatever? All right, I'm gonna mess. Whatever the language is there another language spoken? I'm bad. Is there another language spoken in Lord of the Rings?
That's exactly what my guess was.
That is where it's Elvish. Yes,
Elvish.
100%. But the real extra bonus would be what's the name of the Elvish language, which is Kenya or Quenya.
What'd you say?
There's no way. I'm gonna go out and say there's no way they called it Kenya.
Is that offensive to elves that I just made up Elvish sounds there? Anyway, yeah.
The language is not called Kenya.
If it is, I'll be contacting NAACP as soon as the podcast is over.
That's what Donnie was saying, is that Obama was a Muslim born of Elvish descent.
Then I'm all right, he was kind of mythical. I could see it.
Yeah, it's the ears. It's all in the ears. You're not looking.
Yeah, it was because the black people were like, "Where'd you find this guy?" So now it makes sense. He wasn't
let
real.
me be clear. Potatoes.
Yeah.
Stupidest joke.
It's so funny.
All right, guys, it's time for the shots round.
Hey.
Yo, I don't know if you got something with you, David, but this is like any real trivia night. Oh yeah, get hydrated.
Yeah.
This is your chance to shout out the answers for the audience here in the comments, and if you're right, you just might win something special.
Ooh.
Yes, that is correct.
I like winning.
Yeah. Well, let me plug our sponsor this round, which is Thesis. Yes, this is supplements that help with
Is that a
stress.
jar of pills you just
It's a
opened?
jar of
Did
pills.
go
It
drop
makes you
pills.
less dependent on Adderall. So if you want to stay on your game naturally without downsides, try promo code Josh15 and go to takethesis.com.
Give me
And
that.
yeah, if you're right with these answers, I will mail you drugs just like any good friend.
Hey,
Yeah.
I love
So
it.
last time we had a question. It was, what was America's first national park? You got to guess, David? You've seen some
Uh,
parks.
was it Yosemite?
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone. I knew it was a
Park.
Y.
Mm.
We're making these a little easier because we want some people to win some stuff. So this week's question, first person to chime in. What do you call a group of flamingos? Please don't answer this, guests.
Oh yeah, David. This is not for us. This is for the audience at home.
But I actually knew this one.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Our next question.
Oh, I guess now I do because I looked in the doc.
Some famous figures have recently passed, including Hulk Hogan, R.I.P. Terry, Ozzy Osbourne, Chuck Mangione, and Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Mm.
So, one internet running joke conspiracy is that Trisha Paytas' children are actually reincarnated famous people. What did Paytas, am I saying that right, recently name her third-born child?
Fuck! I saw this.
You know who I'm talking about.
Can I go?
Yeah, you got it.
I don't know. Is it I don't know this person, but I saw a picture on my timeline around the time I'm gonna say Ozzy.
I first of all, I don't know who this person is, but I saw multiple people reporting on the name of her baby, and I was like, "Why? Okay, I don't know who this is." It was something ridiculous, like rotator or something. I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay. Well, I just Googled her. I didn't Google the answer. It's that she is a media personality who got early success on America's Got Talent, Modern Family, and an Eminem music video. So things I haven't seen in a bit.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're never going to get this.
I did
but
not think
you're going to enjoy it. The correct answer is Aquaman Moses Paytas Hackman.
Aquaman.
All right. Let me just say
Aquaman.
this. Can I just say this real quick to that answer? I do not typically believe in calling the authorities, but if I were to make an exception, I would call some sort of child protective services on this woman to at least to say, hey, stop with the names.
Yeah.
These children have to grow up. And then are you going to wipe their tears when they go to the playground and they're getting bullied because they have the weirdest name imaginable?
We'll just he'll have to go by Arthur, right? Isn't that his name?
That's correct. But also, I think she was just trying to get ahead of what a 5-year-old would want to name themselves, right? Like, if I was asked, I would be Batman Burstein, you know?
And that's why you don't ask kids these questions.
Yeah, that's a really
You have
good point.
Every name has this. I don't have kids. Every parent that I know says that my friends who have kids, they say have to pass the yell test, which is you yell the name that you say, hey, and his name was what, Aquaman what?
Aquaman, Malcolm Jamal Warner,
Aquaman
Moses.
No, you can't get that person to get you the remote in time, okay? Or go grab you a drink out of the refrigerator. It doesn't pass the yell test. He's gonna have too many nicknames.
That's the thing. You got to have nicknames because it's got to be down to 2 syllables tops, right? Like you start, like Catherine is fine, but that's why you have a Kathy if you need that quick.
Absolutely,
you know?
Absolutely.
Trisha played Jessica Simpson in the "We Made You" video. I actually remember this.
Okay.
I do not remember this at all.
Yeah.
I used to know a lot about music videos.
I miss music videos. See, that's the other thing we need to bring back. But that also signals an end. You know, no one can spend money unless you're like, okay, go, which is still an expense. But
It's still an expense.
You know,
I love all their videos.
Love those videos. Can't remember
Oh my
the songs,
goodness.
I know, right?
The songs
But-
get stuck in my head because I watched the video so many times.
Mm.
Yeah.
I haven't been to a lot. I didn't go to a lot of concerts growing up, actually. But one of the first ones I ever went to was OK Go was opening for the Vines.
Oh wow!
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like 2000.
You wanted to get free. Good on you.
Ooh. It's good time.
Well, to the year 2025, Donald Trump recently visited the Fed in person and toured current construction at the building. Kind of got fact checked in real time on some of his IRL ramblings with knowledge. So, who was the last president to visit the Fed in person?
Let's see. Who would need to go to like show that? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. We needed to pick up some gold bars or something. Like, hey,
Yeah.
show me this Knox.
What is the Fed? Is that the Federal Reserve?
I do believe it is the Federal Reserve.
Federal Reserve.
It's
I do-
So he came to visit the one in Manhattan?
I actually don't know where it's located. I assumed it was either still in DC. But I guess the point is like the president doesn't make house calls to the Department of Labor or like Commerce, right? Like they come to the White House for said meetings. He's the busy one. You come to him. There's the house.
Why did he have
yeah.
we had the construction hat on? That made me laugh.
Yeah.
I'm sure that was a safety thing, or
Just for the look.
having a
No
bad hair
one in
day.
a suit needed that hat. There were no danger.
Yeah.
What president? Who would need to go to like create a show?
Yeah, just like, oh, everything's fine because
I mean, I think the last, like, if it goes this far back, I'm gonna go FDR, right? Like, hey, we got a new deal online. I probably didn't want to do too many photos in my wheelchair, but you know,
you
like,
think they had a ramp?
All right,
it was not ADA compliant. But I'm just saying.
I got an all right. So my thought process, it had to be a president in crisis, because it's more like, look over here,
Yeah.
you know, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Sleight ahead. The two names come to my mind. All right, I don't. God bless the dead. I'm gonna say Jimmy Carter.
That was gonna be my guess too. I was thinking about like high gas prices.
Yeah,
And calming people down.
Jimmy's those smooth talking Georgia boy, you know. So he knew like, hey, over here, you know, I'm just a peanut farmer.
Also, he builds houses, so he probably just wanted to go to a construction site.
Exactly. He just wanted the hats.
Yeah,
It's
He
just
wanted the hard
always
hats.
under construction. They do.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Jimmy Carter.
going
Since
Jimmy.
You said that guess first. I'll switch it up and say no. It's not Reagan because everybody on the news would have been saying like, oh, it's not since Reagan. So I will go Lyndon Beverly Johnson.
Okay. The correct answer is far more recent. George W.
That was my first
Bush.
guess because he was the first one of my generation to go, look over here. Like, I need you to pay attention to this.
The truthiness is
Clinton
over
did.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, Clinton needed a distraction too. Obviously, but he had a saxophone.
No, he needed a bachelor pad, so that was over.
He needed a lot of things, but he definitely needed some sort of distraction. That would have gotta go with your gut, kids.
Or a Tide Pen.
Gotta go with your gut.
Well, we'll go with your gut here or the roots with our lightning round, which is catered to what you said you were an expert of. We did pretty good, by the way. These last 5 questions, I'd say that was very good for our standard issue, you know, difficulty and
Okay.
Yeah.
You-
even if we didn't get the answers right,
We did
I think
not.
Yeah.
we
You're gonna
came-
find
We
your way
thought
to
about it
Tournament
well.
of Champions. I feel
Exactly.
this. Yeah.
Our thinking process was great. A+ all around.
Yeah. We got the Kamal Bells. We're a strong team. So
Great thinkers.
We all get stars.
topic for you is 2000s Southern hip hop.
Oh boy,
Oh.
Yeah.
I should not have said expert.
I know, because you get any wrong and they're gonna take your black card away. So-
Not only that, I took a hip hop studies course in college.
Oh,
You did.
wow.
Yeah. Two of the lecturers are people who are prominent in Southern hip hop. My professor was like a writer for like The Source back in the day. So hopefully she doesn't hear this if I get it wrong. But if I get it right, shout out to you, Dr. Wilson. You make me who I am.
We'll get Dr. Wilson on
questions.
here. Yeah. Okay, first one, and they go in increasing difficulty.
Okay.
Which two rappers founded Outkast?
Ooh, tough, real tough. Hard to figure that one out. I'm going to say Andre Benjamin and Big Boy.
Big Boy.
Oh, I'm sorry. It says here it's Andre 3000. No, you got it.
Listen, when you run into somebody personally,
yeah,
you get to say their real name. It's
yeah,
a
yeah,
very
yeah.
Atlanta thing where I've ran into both of them at like not famous. It's just like at a restaurant and another one at a Walmart. Very Atlanta.
You can say Monday Night Wings, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Big Boy told me to call. I looked. This is true. I saw him at a Walmart and I was looking at him and I remember he was holding Solo cups and short like socks, like the no-show socks. And I called him by his nickname. I go, Sir Lucius left foot, and this is what he turns and looks at me. He goes, "Show enough, pimp," and he just keeps walking.
Those are the right celebrity interactions. That's the right amount of recognition. That's so good. That's so good.
So yeah.
All right. Name two of the albums released by Little John and the East Side Boys.
Albums? You forget to say had albums. We're talking about songs.
I know.
All right. Something. All right. I'm definitely don't know the albums. I'm gonna start by saying that one of them I'm gonna say was called like Crunk Nation, something Crunk something. It was Crunk something.
Crunk, yeah.
I'm gonna help you here. That's basically all of their albums, and I will list you the 5 albums. You have to name 2.
Okay. Jeez. Oh, what is? It was Lil Jon and East Side Boys. East Side Boys was running around with like gas tanks full of alcohol. I actually used to umpire baseball, and one of the East Side Boys kids I used to umpire for them. They were very cool. This is very Atlanta right here. We're talking right now.
Yeah.
All that being said, I don't know any of their albums. I just know the songs and the feelings that I had when I heard them, which is a young, better knee version of me running around, pushing people and being sweaty. And no one really wanted to fight, but you kind of had to be ready to fight. If that makes sense. Oh, my goodness. Crunk USA, maybe?
I like the sound of that.
All right. I'm going to give you the first one. Get Crunk, Who You With, the album.
That's the album?
It's called,
a song.
Get Crunk, Who You With, the album.
I just know the song.
This is like Big Bop or whatever. Like everything is just called like Twist again.
Yeah.
Get Crunk. All right.
Okay. Number 2.
Okay.
We Still Crunk. 2 exclamation points.
Of course they are. Why would there not be any more Crunk? Crunk never died.
Give you a little curveball there at the wiffle ball tourney. Put Your Hood Up.
See, these are songs. I didn't know these were the whole albums.
Yeah. Kings of Crunk.
Now that one, I'm not gonna lie, I should have known that one.
You should have known that one.
I'm gonna
and then this one, I feel like you could have just thrown out in the dark. Crunk Juice.
That was in the gas tanks.
It
was Crunk Juice.
Exactly.
12-year-old me remembers they had the gas tanks, and in the videos where all the juice was coming out, and it was the Crunk Juice, and they sold Crunk Juice. This is right around the time of Red Bull.
Some lean, yeah.
Because you had to get some crunk in your system. If you remember that song.
This is an insane time.
I remember I got to go with my uncle to Shinnecock Hills for the U.S. Open, a very classy event.
Yeah.
But I was only 17 years old and didn't understand alcohol. So when I was in this little area and could order whatever I want, or at least shouldn't have been able to, but did, I asked for Hennessy straight and could not handle that. So then I asked for, of course, Alizea and Hypnotic, because these are the only things I could possibly know in the world of alcohol.
When you're young, you only know what rappers drink.
Yeah.
You don't know that it's not good.
Yeah.
You just
Hey,
like
Alizé
yeah.
was much more doable for a 17-year-old, and perhaps the only time you should be drinking that. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Ugh.
I'm so sorry.
You only learn one way.
That's
Okay,
true.
final question. Who's
Okay.
the only female rapper with 6 platinum certified albums?
The only female rapper with 6 platinum is tough.
Platinum certified.
6 of them?
Mm-hmm.
My
2000s Southern hip hop. 2000s. Does that help?
It does.
Just miss
All right, I'm just gonna go with what my gut is saying, but I don't know if she has 6. Maybe she does. The Brat?
Mm.
It's not the Brat. It can't be the Brat. She doesn't have 6. Does she have 6?
Alan,
Who am I?
you were on it.
Was I on it with Missy?
Mm-hmm.
Missy. Yeah, Missy has hits.
Yep. All right,
I'm gonna
that was
let
it.
you know why I messed that one up. It was a
Mm.
great, excellent call. I should have went with that. You know, the South, where I am, we have this weird discrepancy with weird feelings with Virginia as a Southern place.
Mhm.
So, though I think it is South, obviously. You know what I mean? Like, if put me back 150 years and I was like, I got to get north, I would not have
No.
stopped in Virginia. So, that's how I know it's still
You wouldn't have
South.
hung out at Jefferson's College? Yeah.
Exactly. That's how most black people figure out what's still South. Like, could we have stopped here in the 1800s, or do we need to keep going? So I should have known Missy. That's bad.
I also didn't think of her as Southern, which is also why that gave me like pause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so, especially musically, it was so like different. It had like this Pharrell sound. It had
Yeah.
this Timbaland sound. Like it sounded nothing like straight Southern hip hop, but it is in fact Southern. You're correct. I don't feel bad, but
Yeah.
because I did know that one.
And no offense to the Virginians. I mean, it's a very different world over there, and Nova versus Roanoke.
Yes, the great Nova
Virginia
versus-
Beach. A lot of people come out of Virginia Beach, actually.
I know
rappers.
Virginia for
Yeah.
2 things: Missy Elliott
A
and
lot
the
of our
Clips.
people landed on Virginia.
Mhm.
A lot. That's also facts. That's also facts.
All right, man. Well, that was the questions. That was the show.
We did it.
Yeah.
I
thanks for
feel
playing,
like I vastly underperformed. Like in my mind, I thought I was coming with more correct answers.
man.
And then I feel like I just did more explaining why I got answers wrong.
The fact that we've even gotten to the end of the show after taking all this time off, it's like what you said. We got to the end. We got up the hill. And we're just like, we did it.
We
That's
did
all
it.
that matters.
Well, and I would say you have definitely offered top thinking skills, the critical nature of these are not easy questions. Otherwise, we would just roll through this in 10 minutes and this was your morning commute. And instead, this
I'll get
was
you next time,
yeah.
Quiz Liz.
Yeah.
You know what?
Quiz.
I started this episode by saying I don't mind being wrong. I'm going to stick with it.
Yeah.
I clearly proved it because I was wrong 80%, I would say, of the time here. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, that's the lesson. It's okay to be wrong. Your life still goes on. You can still have a smile on your face. Your skin can still be clear. Your hairline can still be amazing. For the people who can see me, these things can still happen if you're wrong. It's okay to be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's
That
okay
is a
to
good
be
hairline.
wrong.
Shit.
That's a good hairline, David.
Thank
I
you.
mean, I was going to say, last question. Would you consider going to a trivia night for your next second date?
Oh, this is part of the game plan now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, especially if I'm wrong like this, I'm showing vulnerability, which is a great thing to show while you're dating.
thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or she's like, "This is a complete idiot. I'm glad he took me to trivia. Now that I know he's a dumb person."
Or trusting a woman's answers that's not Siri. It's good. Yeah.
Exactly.
Where she goes,
Exactly.
nerd.
Yeah, trivia. That's going on. That's going on the list. Second date plans for sure.
Perfect.
David,
Yeah.
is there anything that you would like to plug before we end here?
What can I plug? If you're in the Atlanta area, I have a podcast called What's Good Atlanta on WABE, which is our NPR affiliate. So also support public radio and public broadcasting, please.
If
Yes,
you
let's
have
go.
anything in your pockets, please support public radio.
Please support public radio. For some reason, people hate Elmo now, which is I thought he was off limits. But yeah, What's Good Atlanta on WABE, and yeah, I think that's it.
Hey, What did you say? What's Good Atlanta?
It's called What's Good Atlanta. It is a podcast. Let me start saying it is a podcast with two comedians, and I know people are like, no more of these two men. But I will say
no one's saying that.
There are only two podcasts you should listen to with two men talking, and that's Trivial, obviously, and that's What's Good Atlanta. Our podcast is usually no more than 15 minutes, and it's the best news going in Atlanta. We talk about good news that is happening in the city of Atlanta, and sometimes nationwide. So
love that.
So, yeah. So we have a positive spin on the news.
All right.
Yeah.
We did it. Thank you so much for being here, David. It was also great to meet you. That was
very nice to meet you. Thank y'all for having me, Josh. Always good to see you, man.
Yeah, so
all
good.
Right. That's the show, folks. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe wherever you choose to podcast. Don't ever comment, though, please. Thank you to our guest. Don't comment. Thank you to our guest, David Perdue. Check out his podcast. Shout out to our trivia director, Quiz Liz. And thank you, listener. See you next week. And remember, question.
Yes, that's my line. That's my catchphrase.
Okay.
And remember, question everything. And I was looking for the stop button. Here we go.
X